Leicester Tigers delivered one of the most thrilling comebacks of the season, edging out Gloucester 29-26 in a nail-biting contest at Welford Road. Down 8-19 at halftime, the Tigers roared back to life, and in the heart of it all was Handre Pollard, not just as a playmaker, but as the match winner, tallying 14 points to turn the game on its head. In the first half, Gloucester dominated proceedings. Max Llewellyn, who is undoubtedly on the radar for Wales's national team, was the star of the show, scoring a hat-trick of tries. Freddie Thomas also made his mark, and Santi Carreras, pulling the strings from fly half, had Leicester scrambling. Gloucester's sharp attacking flair seemed unstoppable, and they were set to leave Welford Road victorious for the second year running. But then came the halftime break, and it was clear that something had changed in Leicester's camp. Whatever head coach Dan McKellar said to his players, it worked wonders. The second half was a completely different story. The Tigers pack took over, and Pollard pulled the strings, driving Leicester's resurgence. The Springbok fly half showed his class, slotting a penalty early on and then sparking a brilliant comeback. His try early in the second half came at just the right time, cutting the deficit and reigniting Leicester's hopes. But it wasn't just Pollard's precision with the boot. His leadership on the field was evident, rallying the Tigers when it seemed like the game might slip away. Then came the tries from Josh Bassett and Dan Kelly, taking Leicester into the lead for the first time since the opening minutes. Ollie Hassel-Collins added more firepower, brushing off defenders and wreaking havoc on Gloucester's defence. By this point, the momentum had completely shifted, and Gloucester, who was so dominant in the first half, looked rattled. However, it wouldn't be a true rugby thriller without a final twist. Max Llewellyn wasn't finished yet, completing his hat-trick to bring Gloucester back within striking distance. The visitors threw everything they had at Leicester in the dying moments, but the Tigers' defence held firm, clinging to a narrow victory in what can only be described as a hard-fought, emotional, and incredibly entertaining clash. This match will be remembered for its drama, and no doubt Pollard's masterclass will have fans talking for weeks. From controlling the tempo of the game to stepping up when it mattered most, the South African fly half reminded everyone why he's regarded as one of the top fly halves in the game. So what's your take on Leicester's dramatic turnaround? Do you think Pollard is back to his best after this performance? And how about Gloucester? Was it a case of them falling apart in the second half, or were Leicester simply too strong in the end? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth rugby analysis and updates from Green and Gold Army News.